Hi, welcome to the channel. Today's video is titled This 304 Claims Women's Standards Are Too Low. Interesting, we're going to check this video together and I'll love your thoughts and your contribution in the comments below. Let's dive right in.
I actually think women have higher expectations of men.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Not in this day and age.
Oh, I think.
Definitely not. Are
You want
you
a
kidding
$10
me?
million man, but you don't have high expectations.
That's
for
why I
men.
want a 10 million man, because nowadays guys are just like willingly giving out their money because they're just so gooned out, like with OnlyFans and Hub.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, well-
like men's
exactly
standards
what
have
you're
dropped.
saying?
Men's standards have dropped. Like there's no such thing as like, oh, I'm like, wow, you're such a high value man. And you look at his browser history, and hi, now I see you.
That's not his
seeing
value
me.
for marriage, though. That's his value for
Okay.
sex.
But marriage is also overrated. Nobody's getting married in this generation. Like,
All right, let's stick to the topic, please. So, the bow.
Wait, somebody wrote something. Men and women should serve each other if you just make the money and do nothing for your whatever. You're a sorry excuse for a man. You're called to do more than make money. Praise be to
nobody's getting
Okay,
married in this
not for
generation.
your
Like,
woman.
All right, let's stick to the topic, please. So, the bow. What were your arguments?
Whatever.
Okay.
Let me even add to what this other lady, the one in the is it leopard skin, animal skin. Again, I think I said this in another video. You see, lots of these OnlyFans girls, they be like, "Oh, men." Now, like she said, they are not high value men because I mean they are no longer high value men, or most men are not high value men, or the men are not high value men, or whatever is low. Men's standard is low, right? Okay, that's what she said. Men's standard is low. Most of them are not high value men because when you check their browser history, they are or they already watch OnlyFans or whatever the likes may be. Now take those men. Yeah, we get it. Their standards are already low. Quite all right. Now take those men. Take the 90% of the men. I mean, that's even way too high. But take the vast majority of the men that are subscribed to OnlyFans, right? That watch or pay to watch these OnlyFans girls. Take those men out of OnlyFans entirely. Let all of them withdraw and say they are not paying again. Do you think any of these OnlyFans girls will have anything to come and say? Where would they see? They talk about is empowering. Empower they will not see. Power, even the men they will not see, or they will not see. Do you think it's a woman that will come and pay to come and watch you strip down? What is so? What is? Do you? Is your own special? Eh? They know that the people, their audience, their target audience are men. Their target audience are men. Because they know not be woman go come pay the amount where you define to come watch you do what you they do for OnlyFans. Not be woman go come pay now. How many women are there? How many women are subscribed to pay to watch? That's why when you see the OnlyFans models or OnlyFans girls, majority are women. You can count the men that are the influencers. Then the watchers, you can count the women too that are watchers because they're no plenty. They're no plenty.
Okay. Can I respond to Pacey George from earlier?
Yeah.
Well, I disagree. We've been friends since 18, so we've known each other the majority of our lives, and very, 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 very happy, both of us. So I disagree.
That's fine.
Let me ask you. If I say to my husband, bowing seems embarrassing to me, why would he make me do something that's going to embarrass me every day? If I'm like, I think it's embarrassing for you to come home
Sure.
and ask me to bow.
Yeah, sure. I mean, well, obviously there's a difference here because this sort of thing would, for lack of a better word, would typically be negotiated, and it wouldn't be negotiated, but it would be established early on in the relationship. You guys have been together for 8 years.
10.
Oh, 10.
Married 8.
You know, it's kind of like, for example, if you date a woman who's a sex worker and you knowingly, you marry her, you kind of signed up for that. He's signed up for you. This is obviously something that you would want to present
Early.
early on. Although there's probably arguments that could be made that
Yeah, but why is that a big deal if a woman is a sex worker and a guy wants to date her? Being in a marriage, you're already a sex worker. So it's like you're just
God,
a
you're
free
fucking
sex
retarded.
worker. No, it's true. You're just a free sex worker. So basically, all you who are in relationships, you're all sex workers. But
That-
you're just getting
how-
fucked for free. So that's your
Well,
only downfall.
how is a woman in a consensual relationship with a man a sex
Because
worker?
she's having sex and she's working. She's a sex worker.
How is she
Isn't he a
working?
sex worker too
They're
then
both
by
sex
your
workers.
standard?
Exactly. So
So
you're all
the
sex
man
workers.
is a
So for
sex
you
worker.
shitting on a sex worker for
I didn't-
a guy dating a sex
didn't-
worker, technically, marriage, you're also being a
How
sex
did I
worker.
shit on a sex worker?
Being in a committed relationship and having intimacy does not make you a sex
Yeah, that-
worker.
You are a sex worker. You're just a free sex worker.
That's absolutely rich coming from
So,
you.
so under your perspective, nobody can have sex. Like anybody who has sex is immediately a sex worker.
Yes.
So the two virgins, they have sex, they instantly become sex workers.
Yes.
By virtue of having sex.
Yes.
I think it's sad that you can't differentiate the
cooked.
two at this point.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Here.
having sex
Love
and
and
you're going to
intimacy.
work, and that's the
I
definition.
love that you're trying
so,
to. I know you like your attention. Back to this. What was it? We're
And you know the funniest thing? This is not the first time I've heard lots of these OF 304s say this, that, oh, if you are a lady in a relationship, or if you're in a relationship and you're having sex with your husband, your boyfriend, your spouse, or whatever, you're termed as sex worker because you're doing it for free. So everybody now should incentivize sex. Is that what they're trying to say? Because it's making no sense. Because now these women say, oh, they do OnlyFans, or they are 304s because it's empowering. To sell their body, or to post their nude or nakedness online is empowering because they are getting paid for it. If you take the payment out of it, empowering no day. Empower no day. How do you call people who are in a consensual relationship that you're having sex for free? Are we living in the right world? I'll be waiting they happen, because these women are trying to justify that, oh, sex work or being a sex worker is a good thing. Because now you see how she became full-blown defensive. But again, I mean, the people that are subscribed, or the vast majority of your audience that you want to your content to be appealing to are men, but you call them, oh, their standards are too low. Yeah. But again, if a woman is in a relationship, or if anybody is in a relationship, people who are in a relationship or married, they are having intimacy, making love to their partner or with their partner and stuff, they are sex workers. Tell me you have brain cells and your brain cells are for sale. Wow. Wow. I don't know why this is shocking or is surprising, because number one, they say it is empowering that they sell their nudes online. Number two, as long as you're having sex, you're a sex worker, whether you do it in private or in public, or you do it with your partner, consensual partner, you are the same. You are not the same. Nothing connect on our two. You are not the same. And stop justifying. And this feminist or this 304 should stop justifying every reason why because they post their nudes online and make money out of it. They should stop justifying it just because other women don't want to participate in that thing. Doesn't make them the same as you. There is no empowerment or nothing empowering about it. I've also checked a particular video about this that talked about this, how the woman was talking about how empowering it is, and was also shaming another woman that why would you post yourself online and not get paid for it? And talking about post yourself online is she was on the pole or something, pole. She's a pole dancer, and she posted a pole photo online, and the other 304 was telling her, but you don't get paid, so why are you posting it online? No, some people don't post those things online. Post those things because they want to get paid for it. And potentially she was asked, I mean, the three of us was asked, if there was no incentives in this, do you love the job? She said yes. Do you love it for the money or for the attention? Well, for the money. That is where the empowerment comes in and where the empowerment lies. I'm trying to understand how we got here. And she practically said the exact same thing this one too said. That if you're having sex with your husband, you're also doing the same thing. The only difference is you're doing it with one person and you're doing it for free. But that man paid your bride price. Did he not pay your bride price? And no, you can't compare somebody who is married or who is in a relationship with somebody who is doing that because they tell me to say that's the only best work they can find. Hello? How do you compare the two of them? Who and who? What's happen? Where? Stop it. Stop it. These people find every reason to justify what they do and make it seem like, oh, you are the same. Oh, no, not be the same. Stop it.
We're finishing up the conversation about the bow. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I would say in terms of what women want men to do for them, I think it's way more than the bow. But privilege is invisible to those who have it. And I would say that a lot of the things that men do, women just sort of expect it, really haven't given it much thought. If we look at the marriage ritual, the man has to get down on one knee, buy a ring. Like, I think kneeling, that's worse than a bow. To kneel? Like a bow, at least you stay on your feet. A kneel is really subservient.
But same thing, you do that one time, you want to bow every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but the other component here is that he's got to buy the ring, his money, sometimes the
But I bought his ring.
Okay, well, you're a moderate. Congrats.
Isn't that? Don't you buy the man's ring? He bought mine. I bought his.
Okay, stop. What percentage? Oh my God, What percentage of the time when a ring is it bought by the man?
100%.
Can we not do this thing?
Yeah.
I already told her. Can we not do this thing where like, well, I'm the exception to the rule. I'm speaking in generalities.
I actually.
Well, what if you're gay?
Weird that if he bought my engagement ring, I bought his wedding ring. Is that different?
Like, do you actually not think, to her point, do you think it's uncommon that typically the man pays for the ring and is the one who proposes?
He did. He did. That wasn't what I was saying.
Wait, what were you saying?
But
I bought his wedding ring. He has a wedding ring too.
He's
I bought
asking
his.
if it's common for the fiance to then return the favor in the ring.
So he bought my ring.
The favor.
I bought his ring.
I was already financially supported by my fiance at the time, so when we paid for his ring, it was
he bought it.
I've never been engaged.
Yeah, but
so
that's a
I've
great
never
question.
done
I
it.
don't know the answer
Like,
to that.
I think most men buy both of them. I could be wrong. I've never been proposed to or married.
Actually, I'm
I think that
surprised by that.
mass majority of men buy both.
Here,
Like,
I'll
But a
engage
man's
you.
ring
just
costs
thought I
a
would
lot
buy
less
it.
than a woman's ring. Let's be clear.
The question is,
That's true.
did
Mine was
he
not.
did he spend more on the ring that he gave you than what you spent for his?
Yes.
Okay. We should try to avoid doing these like exception to the rule arguments because it's not really productive. But okay. So I'm just trying to get an understanding here. Guy should kneel. Guy should spend thousands of dollars on a ring, but bowing bad.
We can't guarantee a guy's gonna propose. So why bow to a man every day who might not even like?
Well, why do anything for anybody then?
Amen.
Yeah. Well, but like I just don't see how that's like.
I guess my question is, so in a relationship, there are things that you expect to go both ways.
Yeah.
You expect good communication. These are sort of bare minimum things. I understand that, frankly, I think both men and women are lacking in this regard. But women certainly aren't shy about complaining about men's poor communication skills, although perhaps it's the case that men and women communicate differently. In any case, good communication, loyalty, treating each other well, being kind to one another, caring about the other person's needs, these sorts of things, right? Being there for your boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, husband, whatever, wife. However, on top of all that, it occurs to me that there are things specifically expected of men. Provide and protect would be the primary ones. And then
shouldn't we
I guess you could
expect the same from a woman though? Like, shouldn't
for
the
women
woman
to protect?
provide and protect their
Women
men, like
to-
emotionally, if in your eyes,
well,
you know? Like,
Women
wouldn't you
provide, protect emotionally?
Yeah, protect their like emotional state. Like, I feel like that's like I don't agree with that. Like, I
It would
think
be more of service.
But that wouldn't really women.
yeah, like you should have. I think it goes both ways, but like you should have to emotionally rely on your partner both ways, and like that's in a way protecting each other because you're protecting each other's emotions, you know?
So you don't think when it comes to the ways in which men protect women, that's not uniquely male?
I mean, I think a woman could do the same for a man. You know?
Could.
And should.
Well, however, there are some circumstances just due to the physiological differences between men and women. Men are just physically stronger than women. Oh, I know.
We are doomed as a society with this type of mindset. We are doomed. If this is the type of mindset people roam about, that's why you see lots of failed relationship, because the woman wants to take up the role of a man, the man wants to take up the role of the woman, or the man wants to sit down and relax. Because I bet you, if this one were to be in a relationship and maybe the man is doing his part and you will just sit and relax to say, well, he's doing it as a man. If he does not do his part and you as a woman, you're doing the part of the role of the man, would you be happy? You would resent that man. But why are you thinking in your mind, in the relationship, you're thinking of equality? That's why I say, if you want equality, find your perfect equality match and date and stay there. Stay there. Normally, in the normal world, a man's job is what? To protect. That's where the man is. Protect. The woman's job, the man is to protect, provide. The woman's job is to what? Respect your man. Respect the man. Support the man. Support. Wetin you dey go protect? If you are looking to protect the man, you don't need a man now. You don't need a man. If you are looking to protect the man, you don't need a man. You are better off just being single, because we want to reverse everything. Talk about equality. Misplaced priorities.
Woman, she's stronger. Okay.
I'm not gonna.
So typically also there is an expectation, and I understand that these scenarios are pretty rare.
Yeah.
Like, most people are not going to encounter situations where there's like a physical violent threat, but they do happen. And the expectation, even if it never happens in your lifetime, there's an expectation that the man would intervene on behalf of the woman. Even if it never happens, the expectation is there. And women do not like cowardly men.
No, but
Right.
like, I don't think.
Like,
I
for
think
example-
a woman should do the same for her man too.
The difference is, though, and maybe that might be true, men don't expect it of women. And men
Why?
wouldn't. Men, that's not an attraction trigger in men. Like, for example, if like some shit is going down, if my girlfriend, like, I don't know, there's like a situation or whatever, and my girlfriend were to run away, the girl I'm dating were to run away, like scared, I wouldn't lose attraction for her due to her cowardice. Like, I wouldn't lose attraction for her due to her lack of like heroism or bravery in a situation. I don't expect that. However, I think most women, if they saw their boyfriend, husband act cowardly, to cower in some way, to run away, to not act in a heroic way, to not display bravery, would either consciously or subconsciously lose attraction for him. And I hear this all the time. Look, it's not the case for all women, but if you see your boyfriend just get the shit kicked out of him, and this is really, I think, probably a rare occurrence. Most women, most people go through life and they're not getting into fights all the time, right? But if a girl, we could ask you guys, maybe.
Let's just be honest with ourselves. Talk about misplaced priorities everywhere, because when you get into relationship, this is why many relationships fail, because people fail to communicate, and rather than communication, people go into relationship with expectations. Rather than communicate, you go expectation, because first of all, you know the type of person you are dating or you're in a relationship with. From communication, you will know the type of person the both of you are. So you know your match. Instead of going there and say, oh, the man should protect you, then you too, you want to protect the man. As per what? Bob the Builder. I cite you. Stop that nonsense. Women should know their place, except you don't want to be in a relationship with a man. Then okay. But except you want equality and you're looking for the perfect match of the man that will give you equality, please go and look for that one. But don't go to a relationship and then be in a relationship with a masculine man and you also want to be the masculine one. Two captains cannot run a ship. Oh. Two captains cannot. One is it that one who would succumb to the other, or the ship will sail, would sink. That's how life is. You cannot tell me. Stop it. Stop it. And now again, things are not hard. Things are not hard. Some people make it seem like the people they're in a relationship with are demon. Like you cannot communicate with this person. How do you sleep with this person? But you cannot even communicate with this person. Like that is mind blowing to me. You make it seem like the person is far too rich. You cannot talk to this person at all. The only time they want to talk to the person is fight. If you cannot have a civilized conversation or civil conversation with somebody that you go to bed and the both of you share the same bed with, something is wrong with that relationship. Oh. Something is very, very wrong. Very wrong. And also, know your place. Don't go misplace priorities. Know your place. You don't expect to be in a relationship with a masculine man and then be doing the man's job. Then the man be doing your job. Wetin happen? Wetin happen? The both of you are not even ready. You are not ready. That's why we have lots of failed relationships, failed marriages, because this other person want to do the other person's job. But why are you doing it? Because everybody want to people want to reverse the role and modernize things, and then expect why the society is shaking. Why would you not fail? Why would you not shake? You don't communicate. You be in a relationship, you don't communicate. You hate to talk to your partner. You expect in your mind, you expect your partner to be a mind reader. He should know. She should know. As per waiting, the person don't turn soothsayer to be reading your mind. If you don't communicate, how will somebody know that this one? And many ladies should stop this thing. Don't go into a relationship with somebody you can't talk to. You can't have a civil conversation. If the both of you cannot sit down and talk for, let me say, 30 minutes straight without getting into fight, that thing not be relationship. That is not a relationship you're in. You're not in a relationship. You should learn how to talk to your partner. Because if the two of you are sleeping on the same bed and the two of you don't talk without having quarrel or having to fight, 30 minutes straight into the conversation, every time you people want to talk, is either you people fight. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away, because the bedrock of a relationship is communication. You cannot tell me that a man protect a woman, then the woman to protect the man as per waiting. As per what? Who you want protect? That type of mindset is the reason why we are failing as a society, and we need to do better. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.